And Satanic, he does draw first blood eventually. But with the Dragon Form takedown the tier 1, Sumail, he does want to go for this Wisdom Shrine. TP coming in from no one as Sumail looking for some sort of kill here, at least find a punish, but he's gonna be stunned and taken down. Oh no! Sumail, that was not worth it at all. Okay, well, we're gonna see a bit of a fight breaking out here for the bottom room. Netherward doing a lot to keep Dakalis alive, but with the Rolling Thunder, he is gonna fall. They get Dakalis' courier, but Dakalis gets the rune. The Crows of Haze, the Breathe Fire damage reduction is kinda nonsense. And the Bugna Decrep as well could be problematic, as Noob, without the Rolling Thunder, in some problems here. No shield crash either, and with the Swarm still upon him, he is just fodder. Too much damage coming out from no one and Satanic, excuse me, as G. As up top, oh boy, that's the damage we talked about. One Crush, Crows of Haze, and because the damage is all physical coming out from the Dragon Knight as well, oh, that is not good, and now the tier 2 is going to be in some trouble as Satanic, oh, GH is just going to get popped. That Desolator plus the Corrosive Haze, just so much minus armor. And not just that, also the fact that he dropped the Swarm, so... Well, Noob, he's also going to be found here, and it's in fact just 9-class and DM who are able to find that kill. Decrept up, he's keeping 9-class alive for the time being. Then now they turn towards TA2000 who didn't have the borrowed time. I'm not too sure what he was trying to do there. Sumail just able to zip out as, yeah, neither GH nor... Oh, and 9-class with this Orchid, he could potentially find Noob by himself. He does see him under vision. There's no one coming in. Orchid's out from 9-class. He doesn't even bother getting Essence Shift stacks. He's just like, I've done my job. I'm going back to the mid lane. Well, there was TA2000 nearby, so no chance that the Orchid would have resulted in the kill, but maybe they would have found, maybe they would have forced more reaction as TA2000 will end up, taking out the Aegis at least on the Weaver. Now they look for the Bugna. They do end up finding him. Abortic Shield to quickly dispel off the Orchid as TA2000. There's the border time being popped. Not able to find much more apart from the position 5. So PARIVISION, after taking all the tier 2s, they're just going to play it safe. Go back to farming. Make sure Satanic gets his BKB next. And as they were making the move that we talked about, but now the BKBs not that far off from coming off cooldown. 18 seconds remaining. As they will find the Weaver here. Satanic with the time lapse. He's going to be okay for now, but there's no backup coming for him here. He's tossed it as Sumail chasing Lotus. He has it. He's got a wand as well, and they will find the Weaver. So, well, now they've got some catch here, but there's still stuff that you can use to stay safe. That is a very brazen TP coming in from 9-class. To set up some vision. There's TM with the Crush. And no one actually looking to find TA2000 here. Force out the borrowed time. It is going to be popped. And now TA2000 in some trouble. He does not have the blink, so he can't get away from this. They're chasing. Silence out onto Omar. There's the Corrosive Haze. And my god, DM with the Crush just deletes him from the game. GH going to be next as well. They're going to go for the supports here. The easier targets, the slim pickings. And group up here. Smoke is there. But how do they approach this fight? That's the big question here. Well, they see how low Roshan is. Sumail, if you want to go for a highlight reel, now's the time. Goes in, but it's no one. He snatches the Aegis. The kill goes the way of NIGMA Galaxy. Is now TA2000. Border time popped. He's going to have to make a run for it. But again, no Blink Dagger. DM with the BKB. Not affected by the Orchid. Throws out the Crush. And now no one looking to find this Abaddon. No more border time. He is trying to live. Nullify does give him some extra armor, so he's surviving for now. There is the Vortex coming in from Sumail. If they fight Satanic, it could be used. The Rolling Thunder bouncing him around, but the Death Shroud actually saves him. He gets off the time lapse, and now NIGMA, they need to duck tail and run. TA2000. All the friends in the world are not enough. As NIGMA Galaxy, they will lose the Abaddon, and that's probably going to be the game here. Buybacks out from Dark World. They're going to give it one final go, but no one has the Aegis. And Satanic, well, even though he doesn't have the BKB, there isn't a lot of threat here as DM ends up finding Noob. Okay, that was by the Lotus Pool. And Sumail, being silenced up, does not have a Dispel here. Takes a lot of damage, doesn't end up dying thanks to the Fountain region, but man, looked like he was gonna die as GG is called. Sumail knows this one so well, there's only so much he can do on the Storm. PARIVISION, a very quick and easy game 1. See if they keep this up for game 2.
Five seconds.
Armor. It's a creep pretty easily to find. A Satanic. Gonna run into the side of NIGMA Galaxy, but instantly decides to pop the spin, and it might be Omar who's actually in trouble here. Flame Break is completely off the mark by 9th class. Okay. He connects onto GH and Noob, but no. How on earth does Noob die to that? I have no idea. Okay, well, Sun strikes out, but 9th class is gonna be fine. Battle Hunger does not take him out, and Snow One. Just trying to deny some creeps here. TP coming in from the Dark Willow though, Omar. Wants to see if he can try and punish this. No one in some trouble. Blood Grenade dropped by Omar. He's not pressing any buttons just yet, and no one tries to turn, but he's gonna end up falling. Gets a bit too overzealous there. Good awareness displayed by Omar. Down bottom, Dekalis actually rotating now. They've just Conjure Image, just trying to take that creep wave away, but not really succeeding. Dekalis ends up keeping top. Noob diving the tower, tanks a full Blade Fury, and he's gonna fall. Uh-oh. I'm very surprised that Noob just dies like that. There's no way he should have... No way he should die like that. That does not make sense. Anyway, back towards the mid lane. No one looking to go for Sumail here. He's got another crush coming back up in a bit, and he will be able to find the kill. Solo kill on the Invoker. Now he's back to his usual self. Omar gating down bottom there. Might make a move for 9th class, so is kind of low. 10 charges on the stake, but he's not going to get any more. He will pop it now, but I think he's dead as TA2000 ticks out to the Blood Grenade of GH. Meanwhile, oh no, up top, Noob dying again. Very good rotation by no one. Gets the level 6, goes up top, and it's okay, Omar. It's a very nice bramble out onto DM. DM dropping low. Sunstrike. It connects onto 9th class. DM is still alive though. TA2000. Can he actually find the kill? Blocks him in, and indeed he will be able to. 9th class trying to find a return kill, however. Not really working out too well for him. GH has got another Nether Blast with the help of the Lotus if need be, but 9th class gets away on the bat. Omar starts salving up. Oh, GH. He is gonna get popped. Just one right click and the Corrosive Haze with the Slitherine Crush from no one does the work in TA2000 when you don't actually have the required stuns. Instead, they're just gonna go for GH here down bottom. It's got the Decrypt trying to TP out as they will commit the Hoof Stomp and the Golem. They really hate that guy, so there's no way 9th class goes for this, right? Okay, well, yes way. Instant Sunday coming out from TA2000, though. That is not how you try and deal with the situation, buddy. That's, okay, a very quick death for the TB. As DM shows up, trying to pretend that he's doing something when he is just getting assaulted by neutral creeps. And, well, he gets away. Oh, Noob up top, Lane Blade Mail call, it's perfect. They end up finding the Juggernaut. Noob might lose his life for this, but it's well worth it. They find the big bad carry in Satanic. No one actually has to be careful. Oh my god, nearly ends up dying to the axe. Just standing there slapping him down. Noob near. Oh, no one. Okay, well, he's not, doesn't even need his teammates. They pop Stampede anyway, though. Secure the kill onto Omar. Continues to make progress towards his BKB. 9 class, trying to make a move for GH here. There's the decrypt that prevents the blade mail from actually returning damage, but never mind, GH still's got enough damage of his own. Smell picks up the kill. They have an idea of where they're going to be positioned on the side of NIGMA, as TA is going to be the one to break the smoke here. TM takes care of the observer. And now, there's a lasso coming in from the Batrider. Perfect catch out onto the Dark Follow. No terrorize in this fight. Nice golem out onto 2 as well. Interrupts the life drain, and there's a Stampede looking towards Noob. Everyone dropping a bit low. Sumail, he's here. Can he actually clean up this fight? Drops a Deafening Blast with the Omni Slash. No way for him to survive that. Satanic ends up finding the kill. It's 4 dead for the side of NIGMA Galaxy. A buyback from Omar. TA2000 drops the Sunder, but he's all by himself. He needs friends, and well, he's got none. Omar comes in, says you've got a friend in me, but what's a friend who dies like that? Oh. Okay, Noob actually ends up finding the Juggernaut there. Satanic loses his life. That's the Cataclysm on cooldown now. His Noob trying to run away from this, but I don't think there's any getting away from this one here. There's no one. With that Slitherine Crush and the Crows of Haze will bring down the axe eventually. Looking for more. There's the Blink. Nice 2-man crush as well. He's going to be able to find the Dark Willow. GH with the life drain, trying to stay alive, but he no longer has... He doesn't have his TP up yet. It's still cooldown for 10 seconds, and... My god. The thing you do on position 1. Oh. You're a Firefly out from 9 class. That's a nice call. Cataclysm out onto multiple heals. It hits onto 3. They find Satanic. It's the first life gone, but how much more firepower do you have left in the tank now? NIGMA, they've lost Noob. Sumel's gonna die as well. D2000 has popped the Metamorphosis, but he's only killed off a Golem so far. And well, now no one's gonna blink in again as he looks towards this Terrorblade. Nice flame break this time around from 9 class. Oh, Omni Slash, it was almost a disaster, but they do end up finding TA2000 towards the tail end of that. And Pari, they're not backing off until they get a set of frags here. NIGMA have to just let it go. Nope. He's landed a fair few decent calls this game, but it's not been enough. How much more can he do? That's the big question. Sumail with the Tornado and the Meteor looking towards the end. There's the call coming in from Noob, and now Pari can probably take this fight. DM's completely fine with the Crimson and the Lotus as they are able to find the back line. That's no one going in. Able to find Sumail with the Slitherine Crush, but he's being ripped apart by TA2000, who's doing so much damage on that Terrorblade. And PARIVISION, they gotta run. They only got the Dark Willow. We're a bit too busy being occupied... We're a bit too busy just occupied with Omar while the rest of the lineup ends up falling. And, well, they'll also get GH on their way out, but that's about it. NIGMA Galaxy not gonna bleed any more kills. As, oh, wait a second, Noob does go in with the Blink Blade Mail, but Satanic lives through it somehow with the help of that Blade Fury. Very good reactions coming out from him. Omni Slash gets committed, and now Sumail in some trouble. Nice decrypt actually keeps the Terrorblade alive. Satanic, sundered off in some trouble as TA2000 looks to run him down. He does have the Butterfly, however, so he's got the evasion. He's not going to be that easy to find as TA, without the reflection, cannot find this Jug. And DM, well, just running away as NIGMA Galaxy slowly but surely get kited around. Now that there's no Sunder, the threat is gone and they can't just go in willy-nilly. Terrorize being forced. Satanic not budging though. Stands his ground against GH, and so does GH. Turns around with the life drain, heals himself back up. Glimmer Cape's out, but Pari are not done yet. This is a bit rough. Crush off the Mark II from no one and decrypt up to the high ground. The puck repop. They've cut the blink on Satanic. He wants to find someone with it. Oh, TA2000 would be the perfect. There's the Golem with the Fatal Bond. Satanic. Swift slashes out. Omni Slash committed as well. And there's the Stampede with the Blade Fury. They will take down the Terrorblade, although it cost Juggernaut his entire kit. But Satanic, he's going to get himself the second set of frags here too. As there is the call coming in. Cataclysm though, off the mark because the axe actually walked out. So Noob, not only does he not set up for anything, he also dies in the process. Sure, you get the kill onto 9 class, but I don't think that's worth it. That's probably going to be Rosh going the way of PARIVISION too, because now you don't have axe for another 40 seconds. It's caught out in the call. He will die. So Noob, there's still a ticket back into this game. The door isn't entirely shut, but look who they find. It's going to be Sumail on the Invoker. They make quick work of him with one fell swoop. And now it's TA2000 trying to tuck his tail and run, but instead they're going to turn towards GH first. Ghost Scepter keeps him alive. There's the Golem coming through. Shadow Word as well. GH does not get away. Lasso is out. On to TA2000, who gets off the Sunder. They find the Slardar as well. It's a 2-for-1 exchange so far, and one that favors the side of NIGMA Galaxy. But Satanic gets on top of TA2000 with the Omni Slash, but it bounces the wrong way, getting very unlucky there. And TA2000 trying to run away. Can he live? Nice Yule Scepter coming in from the Dark Wallow. It's going to ensure that TA2000 gets out of there alive. And NIGMA Galaxy, well, don't know if NIGMA Galaxy want to try and find this. An amp damage rune for a Jug. TI7, anyone? Well, he's going to find the Pugna to start things off here. In his way, and not much that NIGMA Galaxy can do about it, really. They thought about going in with the call, but decided against it, and now they're going to lose their Dark Willow too. Zolar ends up falling. The tier 2 just like that. Sumail's Spot Spirits are pushing out the mid lane though, but the back to protection is still broken. Noob goes in with the call, Meteor is out, but there's the card save finally coming in from DM. The Axe is up, but they found TA2000. He's gonna fall. Oh no! The Terrorblade dead for 70 seconds without buyback. NIGMA Galaxy, they thought that maybe they could try and delay this fight here and there, but 9 class just gets the pick. And that's probably game here, Satanic. Age is still on him. There's the call coming out from Noob. He's trying to run away. Nullify is going to remove the D-Trap. And as DM is now going to go in with the Hoop Storm. Cold Snap pulling him in place. But there's the Omni Slash with the Battle Fury bouncing around. The Ghost Scepter and the D-Trap keep them alive, but not for long. Eventually, Satanic brings them down. Buyback coming out from Noob. Cataclysm gets dropped. That's going to be the Age is gone for the Juggernaut. That's round number 1. There's still round number 2. And Satanic, he just blinks on out of there like nothing even happened. Something that they feel often in their official games. They're going to find GH as well. Down for the count and just waiting for the double Gs to drop. They're going to give it one last go once TA2000's back. As Noob, he's going to go in with the call, but it's only onto a Slardar who's standing in his own puddle. I'm not too sure what that was. Instant buyback coming out from him. But that changes absolutely nothing. Now, TA2000 is all by his lonesome on the front line. He needs help, and, well, at least he'll be able to back off without dying here. The siege creeps are still going at it. The banner is going to last for another minute. The throne is under siege. They need to try and kill this banner if they want to hold on to their throne. The illusion is trying to do it, but the mega creeps are going to shoot through that illusion, and yeah, it's dead. Maybe Sumail with the Fort Spirit could have done it, but it's also busy hitting the creeps. No one just trying to whack away at the Ancient. Glyph is at the ready. No one has a lot of armor on the Slardar as he will be force-staffed away. Dropping low though. No one. He will fall. There's the dunk, but the instant buyback is there. In the meantime, Omar in some trouble on the Dark Willow. Just trampled over by the center with the Stampede. As now he blinks forward. Will find Sumail as well with the help of that Hoof Storm. The throne is dropping low. The throne will eventually fall, and that's it. PARIVISION take the series 2-0.